Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing another very casual kind of get ready with me video. I'm filming this video only because I'm going to be filming probably like 2 or 3 videos today because I'm leaving to New York at like 4. I have to leave to the airport at like 4 something in the morning. So it's gonna be a really long day today because I want to try to film 3 videos. I want to film this one, and then I want to film another clothing one because you guys really like those videos. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but I want to do another one today, and then I also have to film my March favorites. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started because I got a lot to film today. If you guys can tell, I got eyelash extensions. My first time, and I love them so much. A lot of people were asking me to kind of talk about them in a video or to do like a whole video, and I don't feel like doing a whole video on it. Like, no, I'd rather just talk about it in a video. So I figured I would just talk to you guys about it in this video. First, really quick, I'm going in with the Ceramidin Gel Cream Moisturizer, and this is from Dr. Jart. I recently ran out of my, what was it, Boscia? Or Dr. Brent, I don't even remember the moisturizer that I was using before. I just finished it, so I just pulled this one out of my drawer because I still have a little bit of skincare and new makeup from when I worked at Sephora, so I just pulled this out of my drawer. I have been liking it a lot. It feels very cold on the skin. It says fresh and calming gel cream with encapsulated ceramide. It plumps and seals for dull, dry skin. Dermatologist tested, and it says strengthens the skin's natural protective barrier. Instant hydration of dull, dry skin to dewy and vibrant looking skin. Enhances the skin's natural strength and function. So I have been using this and I have been enjoying it. Gonna go in really quickly with my Bye Bye Under Eye Cream from It Cosmetics. Back to the eye extension, or the eyelash extensions. I had always been really intrigued by them because of course it was super like trendy and everybody was doing it, so I was like, damn, I wonder if I would like it. But when I was working at Sephora, it just wasn't realistic for me because when I worked at Sephora, if you guys didn't know, I know most of you guys know, but if there's anybody new on my channel, I used to be a color artist at Sephora, which is a makeup artist, and we had to do a lot of crazy eye looks and makeup looks for specific weekends. Like we'd have themed weekends that we'd do like a space theme or like super intense eyes, and I just felt like eyelash extensions weren't gonna work for me, so I just never ended up doing them. And I knew that like you couldn't really do glitter on your eyes or anything that was super hard to take off of your eyes. I'm priming right now with my Smashbox primerizer. I also didn't know of anyone or really trust anyone that did it. So my best friend Joali's, one of her best friends, started her own business, got certified and licensed and all that, and started her own lash company. So my best friend ended up doing them, and then my other best friend did them, and everyone was just really happy with the outcome. Like everyone was like, you know, she's awesome, she's very light-handed, she's very knowledgeable, all that stuff. So I was like, you know what, I want to give it a try, especially because between April and May, I'm gonna be traveling quite a bit. This weekend, or tomorrow, I'm going to New York, and then at the end of April, I'm going to Italy, and then I get back in the beginning of May, and then at the end of May, I'm going to Mexico. So I wanted to try them out to see if maybe I would want them for a vacation, because that's the main reason that I wanted to try them out, just for convenience, not having to travel with a ton of makeup and all that stuff. So I ended up going yesterday. Oh, by the way, the foundations that I'm using are the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation and the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I mix them because of the shades. The Healthy Elixir is tan, like pretty tan on me, and matches my forehead and the rest of my body, and this is like the rest of my face down. So anyway, so I ended up making my appointment. Didn't really know what to expect because I've never done eyelash extensions before. I didn't know what they were gonna feel like, if they were gonna hurt. I kind of expected them to feel like fake lashes, like feeling that strip on your eyes. When you do this, they kind of bother, that heavy feeling. That's just kind of what I expected. I didn't have any other expectation. You know, she asked me, you know, what kind of lashes do you want? And I was like, you know, I kind of want them natural, but I don't want them to look like I don't have false eyelashes. Like I want them to look like I have lashes on for when I do like a full face of makeup. I am breaking out right here because I'm about to get my period, and it is not cute. So she was like, all right. I told her, I was like, you know, I'm not really a picky person. I just want them to look pretty, whatever. So it was a very relaxing experience, I will say. She said a lot of people fall asleep. I'm too much of an anxious person to fall asleep during something like that. And I have very, very sensitive eyes, especially now during the allergy season. My eyes are, you guys know, my eyes, my nose, everything's just really sensitive. I'm going in really quick with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm using the shade C11 first just to color correct under my eyes, and then I'm using the shade C8 to brighten. It was about a 2-hour process, which I'm assuming is pretty standard to get a new set on, and you know, she didn't hurt me at all, like nothing hurt. And she gave me a little like packet to take home with me that kind of, you know, talks about like how to care for your lashes after the appointment, when to get your refills and touch-ups and all that. And that's pretty much how the appointment went. I really like them. They are completely different from what I thought they were gonna feel like. I genuinely expected to feel like I had fake lashes on. Like, I figured, all right, it's gonna feel like I'm wearing falsies. It doesn't feel like that at all. It doesn't really have much of a feeling. Like, it doesn't feel like I have any mascara. It doesn't feel like anything. This is only my second day. I got them done yesterday. This is day 2, and so far I am absolutely loving them. She's amazing. Her quality of work is amazing. We actually went to the same cosmetology school. We went to the same hair school, and she's someone that, you know, I've known for a long time, so I definitely do trust her judgment, her technique. I just trust her in general. So her name is Angela, and her company's name, these 2 pimples are driving me, you guys probably can't see them, but yeah, you can. Her name of the company, I'll leave it like right under here somewhere, but it's called Aesthetic. And she pretty much, like, it's so funny because she said to spell it out, Eyes the Tick, and I have been saying that to her like ever since I had my appointment. Like, I'm like, oh my god, Eyes the Tick is the best, just like being stupid. But that's the way to spell it, Eyes the Tick. I'll leave her Instagram as well down below. And she actually said if you mention my name, if you do make an appointment, she is located in the Orlando area, and she's going to be renting out a studio in Lake Nona. So just for anyone that's interested, if you mention my name, you get $15 off of your service. So make sure you do mention my name to her. She's super talented, and I have gotten nothing but compliments on my eyelashes, but I love them. Like, you don't even have to wear makeup and it looks like you're kind of done up already, which I really like. And I don't want to have to travel with like a million pairs of lashes and lash glue and all that stuff. So I'm really feeling it so far, and I just feel like you take your makeup off and you still feel like you have a little something. Like last night I came home from the gym and I didn't have makeup on, and Tyler was like, oh, take your makeup off before we go lay down. He literally tells me every night, babe, take your makeup off. And last night he was like, babe, go take your makeup off before we lay down. And I was like, I don't have any makeup on. And he was like, really? That's just the lashes? And I was like, yup. And this morning he was like, I like your lashes. I was like, thanks. By the way, I just set my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I don't wear super dramatic eye makeup on a daily basis, which is another reason why I like them. Especially since I'm going to be going on vacation. While I'm on vacation, you know, of course I'll be doing my makeup, but I won't be doing like these crazy dramatic eye looks. It'll be definitely more like natural, neutral. I haven't done my eye makeup yet since I got them done. I'm gonna try that now. Actually, I should do my brows first. I feel weird that I even started my face without doing my brows. I'm using the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer on my brows. I'm using the shade Soft Brown. I've really been liking this brow pencil. I wish it was a tiny bit lighter, but I just keep trying to get something that's as close to my Anastasia Brow Wiz as I can. This one's pretty close. Only thing obviously different is the tip of the brow pencil, but I love it. I think so far this is my favorite drugstore brow pencil. I wish ColourPop's brow pencils were sold in stores because I would buy those all the time, but I like it a lot. And it draws on the lines very, very quickly. You don't have to press really hard or like drag your pencil really hard to get color payoff. Like, it's pretty pigmented. I like the consistency of it because it's not too waxy. Like, it's waxy enough. And I like a little bit of like tug on it so that I don't have to keep going over and over and over and over again. See, like, it does it so fast. My eye is so red. And she actually gave me eye drops that I should probably put in. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal under the brows and prime my eyes with my Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. And I'm just picking it up with this little angled brush. This is from Sephora collection. Doesn't have a name or number. It came in like a super old palette. I'm super, super, super excited to go to New York. I cannot wait. I have been bugging Tyler, even though Tyler isn't coming, but I have been bugging him so much that I want to come, like I wanted to go back to New York, and he's like, well, now you're going back to New York. And I wish I was staying a little bit longer, but I'm just happy I'm going. And I'm going mainly, I'm not sure if I even talked about it on my channel at all. I'm going for Brendolyn and Cora. We're going for the store. I'm going with my business partner. We're going mainly to meet with people and to check out the garment district to see if we can find, you know, manufacturers or anything like that, because if you guys don't already know, we source all of our products from Colombia of our designs. Me and her do design our collections. So we're trying to see what we can find in New York to see if we can find something a little bit closer. And this brush that I'm using is from Amazon. It's so weird. I don't want to pull out any of the lashes. I don't know how this works. Like, I've done lashes or makeup on people with lash extensions before, but it's easier because their eyes are closed and I'm just working in their lashes or in their eyes. So this is gonna be interesting. And I'm not gonna do, like I said, I'm not gonna do anything difficult at all because today's just a filming day and a packing day. I already started packing. There's like a huge mess on my floor. I'm gonna set my eyes using this big brush from Morphe. It's a Morphe M438. And I'm just gonna set my eyes with it. See, like, look how perfect. I don't even have to put anything else on and it looks like I have like this crazy makeup look on, and I don't. I love it so much. I want to use my Dream Street palette. This has still been one of my go-to palettes for like really simple, easy looks. So I'm gonna pick up these two colors right now, which is like Shooting Star and Magical. These two on a fluffy crease brush. This one is a Sephora Pro Crease 10. I like mixing the two just because I like the undertone of both of them mixed together. And I am just blending that into my crease. I also like the lashes too because it can kind of show me where to put my crease shade so that I'm not going super low. So I really like that as well. And that's just, this is the first time, like I said, that I do my eyeshadow. I haven't done eyeliner, so we'll see how that looks. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna do eyeliner. But I like that this is kind of making me work a little bit higher because of where the lashes sit. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M433, and I like this brush. I mentioned it before, but it has a fluffy, like it's pretty fluffy, and then when you turn it, it tapers. So I really like that about it. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of, I think it's called Potion, this orangey shade right here. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm not gonna use a lot, and I'm just gonna focus that mainly on the bottom corner. This will probably be as dark as I go just because I don't want to do anything too dark. And I like this because it packs on color, but when you turn it, it blends so well. Like, this is definitely a go-to brush to me. I wonder if I should do like my favorite brushes, or if I should do my favorite Morphe brushes, or, you know, something like that. Now I'm going to take a clean brush. This is the Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to blend these edges out. I think I'm just going to keep my lid like this. Like, it looks like I just have a soft color on there. So now let's attempt some liner. Maybe I shouldn't do liner. I'm not going to do liner. That scares me a little bit. I'm going to take a dark brown eyeshadow. That's what I'll do. I'm going to take a dark brown single shadow that I have from ColourPop. I'm going to use the shade Cloud 9. I thought it was Conundrum. And I'm just going to take an angled flat brush. I'm going to take this angled brush here by Morphe, and it's the Morphe E11. And I'm just going to dip into this brush and kind of fake a wing liner. I don't even know how to do this. My camera battery is blinking, and it's like, why do I always do this? And I also got a lot of recommendations for my videos, like my clothing videos, which I definitely appreciate. Any recommendations you guys have, please keep them coming. The only thing is that these videos are already very long, and some of the recommendations that I got would make them like a billion times longer. Like, somebody asked me if I could do what makeup looks would work with each outfit, and I feel like that would just make it extra long. Like, I can say like, oh, pair this with a red lip or pair this with a nude lip, but I don't really base my makeup on my outfit, if that makes sense, unless I'm doing like a pop of color of a lip. I'm gonna put some mascara on my lower lashes, and I'm using this Butter London Stroke of Wow volumizing mascara. I'm only gonna put this, like I said, on my lower lashes. We're gonna move on to bronzer. I'm gonna throw it back to my Collab bronzer. I haven't used this in a while. So I'm gonna pick up my Collab bronzer, and this is in the shade Major. I'm gonna pick up this fat paddle brush. It's a Morphe R2, and I'm just going to bronze my skin. I love this bronzer so much, and I forgot about it because I got so stuck on my butter bronzers. But I haven't used it in forever. And I like this brush because it's fat, but when you turn it, like this is it from the side, and when you turn it to the side, or from the front, and then when you turn it to the side, it kind of like tapers. So I really like this brush a lot. But this, I'm not contouring at all. This is literally just bronzing. This freaking dot on my nose, I need to get it off. I'm waiting for it to dry though. If you guys ever hit a certain part of your face with your mascara, wait for it to dry and then just like get it off with a mascara wand, and it will literally come right off. So of course, like I said, my battery died. So really quick, I went off camera and just put eye drops in my eyes because she did provide me with some, just because she said that I might get a little bit of like irritation on my eyes and all that stuff. So I have to kind of power through this video because we just got an order delivered for the boutique, and I need to go downstairs and pick that up, and I still have so much stuff to do. I need to dry my hair. I got lots to do, so we're gonna go ahead and continue on with this video. So the last I did was bronze my skin with the Collab bronzer, and I'm gonna use that bronzer again with this Morphe M530 brush. And I like this because it's a little bit smaller, but it's not too small to where it gives you like that line when you contour. So I'm gonna use that same bronzer and just contour. I'm holding my brush a lot further out. If you hold your brush really close, it's gonna give you really sharp lines, but if you hold it further out and like blend that way, it gives you more of a diffuse, like a natural sort of look. So every time I use this brush, just so I don't get a super strong contour line, I always hold my brush more towards the end. So that's just a little tip. See, so I have like the contour, but I don't have like a sharp. Well, that works. Somebody just delivered one of the boxes, so that's good, but I still have to go downstairs and get another box. So back to this, I'm gonna go ahead and put some blush on. And I've kind of been falling in love again with my Mellow Wine blush from Wet n Wild. I've been using it pretty often. It's just a really good like peachy matte blush, and it gives the perfect amount of color without being too much. I feel like this is probably the best blush formula at the drugstore aside from the Milani blushes. Those are amazing. Wet n Wild just, to me, is so bomb for being super affordable. Now going in with highlight, I'm gonna use my Dose of Colors highlight. I'm gonna use the shade Mírame. This is the Desi and Katy collab. Still, to me, one of my favorite highlighters. I love the formula. It's such a nice texture, and I love the color because it's like a rose gold sort of shade, and it's super pigmented. Like, you don't need a lot at all, and it looks so good on the skin. It's so amazing that you literally don't have to do anything with your eyes when you wear the lash extensions. Like, that's probably my favorite part of it. Like, I don't have to do anything. I don't even have to put eyeshadow on if I don't want to, and it'll still look good. I'm also contouring my nose with this Morphe E22 brush. And that same bronzer, the Collab bronzer. I've been contouring a lot lately because I've had such a swollen nose from being sick that I need to contour. Gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Pearlescence Coconut Rose Hydrating Mist, just to set all those powders into my skin. Now for lips. What do I want to do with lips? I'm gonna do Need Me. Surprise. I'm going to just rub it in some alcohol. I don't know why, I'm very paranoid. Somebody asked me on live the other day why I put alcohol on my like own personal lip liners, and I think it's just like this subconscious thing from when I worked at Sephora. It's just, there's a lot of bacteria and a lot of germs, so I don't know why. Even my own, I still disinfect them. So I'm going in with Need Me, one of my favorite lip liners. Definitely the best lip liner from this lip liner formula from the drugstore, hands down. Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All. This is such a classic. Normally I would put gloss on this, but I'm gonna try to be different today. So now I have to do my hair, so I'm not gonna do it on video because it's just gonna take too long, and I just have way too much stuff that I have to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this very chill, laid back, chatty, get ready with a ton of interruptions. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Again, I'll leave all of Angela's information down below. Like I said, they're very comfortable on the eyes. They don't bother at all. Like, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. So yeah, so I'll leave all of her information down below. Make sure if you want to save $15, you say that you were referred by me or that you know me, or just mention my name. Hope you guys enjoy this, and for any of my New York subscribers, I hope I see you in New York.